Rift Rival so far, so commonplace here for Unicorns, but if Phoenix won, how often have they ever scrimmed against Ryzen in this split?
Yeah, and Exile also one of the early adopters in multiple versions of Rise. I keep on remembering all of the prep that we've done for him in multiple events, and it's always kind of been definitely one of his champions.
Say he's 20 seconds slower.
Meanwhile, even with the Raptor steals that Zig and Ryu got with one of them for each, they're both getting pushed out of lane.
He's baiting, go the roots there, the flash, the E is going to land, he misses the Q though, Sonic Wave's not there, Ryu go for the autos, one more will get him, and he takes down Exile for first blood.
That's okay, the creeps blocked him, so they had his back, and MikeYeung.
And you but Arrow has to back some damage, now the re-engage, and Exile, Sonic Wave is going to land, the burst is there, one more shot could do him in, not quite going to get it, and now it's Zig's time to run away, and he's going to be knocked down, Xerxe getting the gank off of the top side.
So while there's a lot of jungle, he often burns his flash early. Junglers will like to come back and try to shut him down as they go for it again.
Can he hit that one though? Valkyrie in, Q's gonna land for one, Ryu one more shot will do it, and the assist not even gonna go over. Looks like MikeYeung didn't give him a shield or something. Now Xerxe gonna land a little bit more poke, Ryu forced to run out since first blood, but now it's the mid lane push.
Yeah, here we go, Special going in, Lantern's over.
They're gonna look for the damage shot, but Exile, nice dodge, but not gonna get away from that one. MikeYeung, rookie of the split, knocks down the mid lane.
So MikeYeung won't be able to go towards the mid lane this time.
Bad news for you, he flashed, why do you flash from a Rek'sai? He's definitely gonna die. Xerxe gets the kill in the mid lane. Ryu losing both the summoners. Meanwhile, MikeYeung sold the Ocean Drake, but top lane's under fire from Unicorns.
Will get executed. Here goes the mid turret siege though.
Pulls in Especial, who is safe because of a Callisto, gets pulled right back into the ulti, goes for the second knocker, but that's gonna be a kill picked up. Ryu still had aggro, so Especial is safe. Kill in the mid lane. Turret under fire a bit more, but it will time as the 3 or 4 Unicorns are attacking right now. P1 coming to roam in. TP coming in now from the Renekton. Will this be a fight? Flashplay's gonna hit on the 2, and they found a mid laner for themselves. The damage up on the rise. Exile running out of health, and he's gonna drop. 1 for 0 now. Gallagher gonna charge in, and P1 have to run. The double knockup still lands though.
Use it against Unicorns of Love as a little bit of a bait.
Play down for a couple of seconds. They will knock down the mid laner, or the top, I should say, that both solos are gone. The hook's gonna land, and that's gonna be a dead Blitzcrank. Ailosong losing his life.
And Special is just on fire right now. Play after play with this Thresh.
For a while.
Samix just completed the recall here, so they won't have any extra support collapsing. Zig should be able to get the stun.
Gets the empowered one, waits for it with a Fury Generation, and Vizichachi not long for the road. P1, Special getting the kill, maybe not needed. They could have given that to Arrow, but at least the kill.
He deserves it. He's creating all the plays.
He does deserve it, but either way, it's going to be displacement on the Xerxe, pushing off to the side. Actually tried to unburrow under Ryu, got nothing for it. Their shot's going to land across the wall. One more for Phoenix 1.
And this is something that we see so often from the Unicorns of Love. The initial setup looked...
You can pull out these surprise plays and try and double gank a lane or something like that. Unicorns are so far behind that difficult to pull that off, actually, and Exile again is the target.
Ooh, the play is on. Nice juke on the hook, though. Gets away from Special. Not going to buy some time from Xerxe now against the turret. They're going to look to dive him. And the flash for the auto attack nicks him down. Now they're going to get away from Galio. Nice hook pick in, though, by Ailosong. Special flies in to buy some time, and here's Samix on the bottom side. It's a trade of 1 for 1 so far. Finds another one. Special drops down the hook. Posthumously buys a bit of time. He's flashing back, and there's a nice Valkyrie in for you. Picks up yet another for him, and Zig now to join the fight, but one knocked down by Ailosong. Or sorry, by Vizichachi. It's actually 2 alive Unicorns winning that fight overall. 4-3.
And that also utilizes mana. Here we go, though. He's face checking.
They hook in the tank, though he's durable. The shield still not broken. The fight begins. They've already almost knocked down Zig. He might just burn, and he will. Samix picks up 1, but a shot back comes in as Ryu takes one in. Looking for Chachi. Damage reduction on doesn't matter. MikeYeung takes him out with a kick to the back of the head. And Exile is isolated and alone. The Ren stacks are in. There's the slow play to bring him in. That's the kill surely for Ryu.
Oh, what a flank and kick there by MikeYeung. Able to get the perfect lineup. Samix.
He's also going to put a control over the wall. It's not going to get turned off. So let's see if they can go for it. Ryu going to look for the duel against Xerxe. They have Ren stacks. It shouldn't be too hard.
Exactly. Plenty of Ren stacks, so it's kind of a...
Oh, okay, they got it. That was close, though. There was a window in between. Xerxe could have smited. It was all converged on the mid lane. Looking to see just 1-2 attacks will knock the turret down. Chachi taunts up. When the minion wave is there, Hook's going to land onto an important target, though. Going to lock the knock back in as well. And here comes the Thresh and a big redemption heal coming in as well. Taunts on Zig is getting low in health. Force him to recall and bite Kite back as well. Hook's not quite going to land just yet, and him still could be attacked, but Ryu chasing on the front lines. Looking for Chachi. Not going to get it. Gets just barely away from that Blitzcrank. Ailosong near.
Might be the last push onto this inhibitor turrets.
And they try it for what he wants, and he kicks back the front line. They found him, and Samix is gone. MikeYeung cannot do wrong this game. Vizichachi now turning up the front side, but the turret is already gone. The third inhibitor going to fall as well, even though top is respawned, but Phoenix won in a 5v4, and the gold leads don't matter anymore. There's too many people. Nice juke by Exile, but will it even matter? matter. The minions are there. The turret's falling. Nexus turret number 1 about to drop, but it's first up to Chachi to tank up the team. Xerxe in the back line can't find anyone to kill. The chase on forward. Ryu back on a rampage. They found the tank as well. Zig putting at the front line. A kill comes through for Arrow, his 3rd of the game. And the turrets are falling. The champions as well. Hillsong is gone, and Phoenix 1 will get their first win of Rift Rivals. Unicorn starting out 0-1. They will have more to play, but P1 going to make it a 1-1 scoreline for themselves. GG in 33 minutes.
Beautiful plays from MikeYeung in this game. All starting off by getting that kill onto Exile. Didn't respect the fact that MikeYeung was in his half of the jungle, but the pressure